Hello and welcome to Worldly Galaxies. I don't know what's going on here. It's just I was gonna play this. There was an update. I updated it, and now there's pink and black checkerboard. I might add something in there during editing if I haven't done. Whoopsie. But let's get into it. Basically, there's three worlds already made for us, or we can create from a template, which is the Lost in Space, Garden of Glass, and an open world. I want to see what Garden of Glass looks like on this one, so I'm going to create a world from a template and just call it Test. So let's just get rid of that and call it Test, and go in and have a look. So if we could just go like that and press OK. And let it load in. So here we are on a Garden of Glass, and we have walls everywhere, couple of trees, a big open world, and we've got a chest. And in the chest we get two stacks of 16 toast. These stack 32 years. Nice. We get an extra quest book, a spade, a stone sword, an axe, and an iron pick with auto repair, haste, and an emerald and look on it. Is it? No, it's Fortune 1. Nice. And skill levels, clumsy. So what you would probably do is just go like, get rid of your sword, because you don't really need a sword because you're on this type of world. And obviously go in and do that. So let's go out of this. I just wanted to see what the Garden of Glass looked like. Let's have a look, see what's underneath this. It's 2 layers. So that's quite cool. It does have aroma backup and the mining dimension, I think it does have, if I look. Where are you? Aroma core. It does. It has the mining dimension, so you can actually go to another world if you need to go. What is going on with my skin? What? His feet are on his chest and his chest are on his head. Nice. So let's go back out, and the one I want to look at, because it is Worldly Galaxies, is this one, Lost in Space. So let's play selected world. You will get this that pops up, missing blocks and items, because there was a thing during an update. All you need to do is click yes, and it shouldn't break. And it didn't break. Nice. So once it loads in, hopefully, yes. I've already done a bit on this. I did use the crystal ball. So this is what the crystal ball would do for you. You can select a house and stuff like that. I maybe should have created another world, because I'll go ahead and do that. Create a world. So play forever. Create from templates. Where is it? Lost in Space. Play, create selected world, and hopefully this one should load in for us. Obviously, yes. And it's loaded in. It's loaded in and froze in place. So this one is different from the the world of glass. Basically, you're in a thingy biome, like space. Well, it's the moon, really. And you can jump extremely high. Why is there fate here? I haven't been on this. Okie doke, but yeah. There's a good thing about this. There is feet, so you can actually see where you've been, so you can make an entire mess if you wanted to. And just, yeah. That's the thing. So if we go first into the question book, obviously question mode isn't enabled. All you do is HQM quest, and this opens up book basically, so you can click it. It is on the book called Minecraft Galactic Island Evolved, but it's not. It's Worldly Galaxies. If we go into here, basic survival, and the first thing we have to do is basically get your first piece of wood. And normally, I think there would be a tree here, but there isn't. But I have actually found a way around of getting the tree, because there's meteors and stuff like that, but there's no tree. So what I found out a way to get around this is if you find a flat open space, basically get rid of your sword, get your pick out, and just get rid of a few of this. Get rid of this. This should be enough by now, I think. Got lots of moon rock. This pick is so super speedy with this moon stuff. So if we go like this and go to the crystal ball and just click it, you'll be sent to another room. Basically this room, and all you do is click on the enchantment table. So it would ask you, are you male or female? I am male. Do you prefer males, either, or females? Obviously females. What is your name? GWSheridan. Continue. Choose your destiny. I have a family. I live alone. I live in a village. None of these. I live alone. Warning. This destiny is potentially be destructive to your world. This option works best on a flat land with no other structures nearby to continue. Basically, if there was a structure next to you, you click this and basically this thing would happen. It spawns you in a building. But what is the building made out of? Did it destroy the building? No, that's over there. So basically, it's got rid of blocks around you. So you got all like that, but it gives you grass blocks, noise. But like the quest says, it needs oak. What's this building made out of? Noise, give me all the oak. But don't forget, you are in space. You do have... let's just grab that. It's a good thing about the jump, you can actually just jump up to get the stuff. So we've got 7 pieces of oak. What does the question book need? It wants a crook now. So basically, we can actually just speed through this. Why have we got so many books? Really? So let's just do this. Grab ourselves a crafting table. Obviously, Tinker's is in as well. We don't need a bucket. We've also got some glowstone torches because these do not disappear. But I've noticed if they're already placed like in a spawn structure, they do not like disappear. Like if we take this, I wondered where that went there. I was like, what? Now place it down, it goes out. Where if it's spawned, it doesn't go out. Give me that torch. You can go back there. So you just could turn off like you did. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a crook. We're going to need 4 of these. And do that. Let's just make one. I don't know how many it wants. Good thing we have Tinkers because then it stays in. Then we get a bone crook, a weapon case first edition, and an oak sapling. So if we click that, this is like CS:GO opening a crate like thing. CS:GO a global offense, whatever you want to call it, and just click it, and it'll pick a sword at random for you when it eventually finishes. And we got the Blaze Guard. The Blaze Guard is quality, perfect, rarity, common, attack damage 7, and its durability is 2,150. So basically it has a quality and everything like that. If it's not perfect, it's not going to do a lot of damage. So that's quite cool. It's a little thing there. It's something different. I haven't seen that before. I think I've seen it on Jay's Survival Island when he's done it before. I'm just going to make this chest, get rid of a few things like that. And we don't need them at the moment. We've got a vine sword. That's some also weapon case loot. That's quite cool. So what would the quest book ask for us next? We're moving on to silkworms. This is where you will need a piece of dirt. But this is no problem because we're surrounded by dirt. We've already got it. Normally it would spawn what you call it in a tree, so you wouldn't need to do that. But we got given a tree in a questing mode. I don't know if it's got a tree working simulator. We haven't. So how would we go about that? We wait 1 billion years while that grows. We got you unbreaking 10 or billion, fortune 3. What the? It doesn't even have the enchanting. Oh, maybe it does. I'll shut my mouth. It does. So really, we're gonna have to wait for this. So I'll be right back in a second. And once you have your silkworm, you should be able to complete that quest after I pick all this stuff up after getting a really big tree. And another one. I'm sure we don't have tree. I've just tried it on here and it wasn't working. Is Minecraft April frozen me or something? Because our skin's messed up. Always the bottom log is that direction around. I think this is April Fools. Come on, Mojang. Is there any need? So let's get rid of you. What is that? That is a super leaf from Full Throttle Catalyst. What is? What? What the? What did that do? Apparently it makes you speed up. That is cool. I didn't even know that. So really, it didn't get rid of the leaf. I don't know if that ever disappears. Press Control for advanced info. If you don't want this information to appear, disable it in the actual additional configs. Oh, right. So we've got a super leaf now. And every time we run, we're going to hear that noise. That is quite funny. I've seen it all now. So now we can actually complete that quest. Manual submit, and we get to claim award. I'm actually going to go with weapon crate because I want to see what we can get out of the weapons. I should have gone for the other thing because if we look at the next quest, it is actually a sifting system, an oak sift. So what we would need to do is actually take our silkworm. Let's get rid of that a minute and place that in here. It's just normal basic starting up with X and Halo on the moon basically, because all there is this moon turf, and there is a few. What was that noise? That was weird. Did you get super jump off this as well? No. What the? If you keep pressing space, you can actually float. That's cool. Let's try it. That is cool. I like this mod. Who needs flight? That must be the thing that's above the hunger bars. I could be absolutely wrong and it'd be something else, but yeah. But what else have we got? The sifting stuff. We got farming. Basically, it'll take you through some Britannia and it'll take you through some magical crops, and also, by the looks of it, cooking for blockheads, agricraft. What's this one? That is also nature seeds. Yes, it's basically just the basics getting you through. Compost bin. Make compost bins to compost the garden soil. With wheat, this allows you to make farms without needing to put water in the middle. That's quite cool. Compost and garden soil. Nice. So Botanic Ascension goes through Britannia. Cascading Aura will take you through everything basically nearly in Aura Cascade. Transmutating is Project E, and I think it's just Project E. Tinkering, obviously, you named it, you need all the ingots for tinkers. Machining and power, obviously machines and power in every single mod, basically, nearly. We've got a bit of extra utilities. What the? You get... If you make all them, you get a Never Star. That's quite cool. A bit of... I forgot what it's called now. It's gone on my head. But yeah, it's the VAT Ender IO, solar panels, plus... And if we go down, Garden of Glass, what are you going to take us through? A bit more Britannia. Killing zombies, get your rotten flesh. Don't know what you're going to use rotten flesh for. What's this? Kill 10 skeletons, creepers, spiders, and zombie pigmen. 16 gold ingots. They must be like repeatable quests, did it say? It doesn't say if it's repeatable, but that would be quite cool if it was repeatable. Magical blood, obviously, is blood magic. Then we've got factories, which is factory reloaded. Inventory pets, which are quite cool. We get also ender chest pet. Basically, craft an ender chest pet for a portable ender chest. And these weapon cases seem to be quite common in apart from that one. And what is that? I Dire crafting table. Done. Is that the extra large crafting table? Infinity catalyst. Then we got a diamond lattice. Evolving dragons. Obviously is Dragonic evolution, which is quite cool. What is this? A disenchanter. That is a very good enchant. That's a very good table to have, especially if you got a Reaper enchantment on like an iron sword or something, and you want to take it off, put it in the disenchanter, then you can put it on your Dragonic sword, basically. So let's. I was gonna get up there and get that. How far are you on now? Are we quite far? We're not even close. Come on, man. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to wait until that's done and see if we can get a bit more of that done and see how far I can get with a few more quests, so we can actually get into a bit more of this, because it's a good mod pack. I've played a bit of it in my own time when I'm not been doing stuff. So I'd like to see a bit more into this. So I'm going to wait till that's fully turned and I'll be right back. I've found something really good with this super leaf. Basically, if you get up to full speed and then do this, double jump. Bye world. That is so cool. And basically, as you fall back down, you can be actually moving to different places, and you think you're gonna die, but you just need to double jump to slow yourself down. Soft landing. That is so cool. And now we got the, what you call it, the silk or whatever, string, what if you want to call it. We can just do that. We're gonna need some logs and some sticks. Not oak barricades, please. And then some sticks like this. You there and there with the logs. Gives us a save. Then we go back to the question book and then say yes please, completed. And then we got 2 of these weapon crates now. So let's just get rid of you there, and click this one. See what we get. Something lucky. Powerful sword, please. I've already got that one. Flawless. Nice. Perfect. Can disappear. And let's see what we else get. Come on. Lucky sword. Ooh, what's this one? This is a jade. Quality good. Rarity. Rare. It's rare. It's good. But the attack damage is a lot more. Goodbye. I think some of these do have different effects. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. Probably wrong. But let's go back into this. And now it wants some oak barrels. It just wants 2. Really nice. Don't ask me where we're going to get water from, because I really don't have a clue. Because I don't think it rains on the moon. I could be wrong on that one as well. What is that? That is from State Cards 2, a seat. Normally when I do that, I don't get a seat. So there's oak barrels. We get another one of them cases to open. We're getting a lot of dirt by the looks of it. We're having 22 now. Even though I went and took a row up here. I went and then filled it back in with some moon stuff. We completed that. So it wants string. 32 string. Really, it's a good thing I planted them in there, isn't it? So what you do now basically is just open your cases while you wait for your string. And whoa, what is that? It's a phantom. Quality perfect, rarity uncommon. I thought that would have been better, because that looks cool. That looks actually better than that one. This is like, yeah. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to leave it there. And this has actually been really good. I've been enjoying this pack. Maybe might do a bit more, but we'll still see. Let me in. Thank you. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, and I'll see yous next time. Bye-bye.